Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with your, 6 or 7 NBA games for tonight. Do all the rundown of games. As always, we don't miss a night. 6 games, that is, for Friday the 20th of March. And, of course, I know everybody's paying attention to March Madness. So are we. I'm going to have a big day today. You can get in on all my plays. How do you do so? You get an All Sports 2-week pass. It's $99. It's a $600 value. All you got to do is text your name, say you want the Craig's 2-week All Sports pass. You're talking to me here, 574-333-8717. I'll get you in on the 2-week All Sports Pass. Looks like yesterday we're going to go 2-1, losing our top play in college hoops, but survived. Just a slight loser. But today was the big day that we liked. We're going to have a 7-unit play, a 4-unit play, and a 3-unit play. Yesterday we just had a 6, a 3, and a 2. So get in today. You'll get both of those plays plus the top play in the NBA. And, of course, looks like a soccer play as well. You get all of them. Okay, let's go NBA for today. We talked the Knicks and the Nets, and the Nets are a big underdog here, 18 points total, 216. Knicks are, it's the haves and have-nots this point of the year. The Knicks are 7-3 the last 10 games, and the Nets have really been struggling. They've lost 5 in a row. They have covered 2 of these, but, man, they lost by 29 to Oklahoma City on, Wednesday. On Monday, they lost to Portland by 19, and this Knicks team's even better. Knicks have been mauling. They mauled Indiana, winning by 26 last time out in a similar situation, but that was at home. I think the Knicks take care of business. I know it's all a big number. I will not be on my card for sure. I don't lay this big numbers, but I don't know how you play the Nets in this spot. Warriors and the Pistons. Pistons -6 total, 218.5. Steve Kerr came out and said, it's official. We're going to be in the playing game. We're destined to be in the playing game if you just look with the injuries and everything, the way they've been playing. There's just too many teams in front of them, and they're just too banged up. Now the question is, 6 points to the Pistons seems light. Total 218.5. To me, I got to stay away from the side. I would probably be on the Pistons here, but this smells like, if it smells too good to be true, it usually is. This is a good Detroit team. I know Cunningham is out with a punctured lung. Sounds like he'll be out for a week or two, if not a little more. So I guess Detroit's played well without him when he hasn't played this year. I'm going to play the total here. I actually think when the stars go out, sometimes these other guys get extra opportunities. I like the over 218.5. I think the Warriors, they can't actually play. They have to play up tempo as well, in my opinion. So I would take the over in this one. Atlanta and Houston. Houston's favored by 4, total 227.5. And Atlanta's the hottest team in the league. They won 10 or 11 games. They've covered 9 of those last 10 games. They murdered Dallas last time out, and they're facing a Houston team that's really struggling right now. They've lost back-to-back to the Lakers. They did beat New Orleans game for that. Then they lost at home to Toronto. So they've lost, and in between they lost to Denver as well. So they've lost they beat Toronto in that game. So they've lost 3 of their last 4 games because it was Denver, the LA. They did beat New Orleans by 2. Didn't cover in that. They have not covered in their last 4 games. Give me Atlanta here. Atlanta is just playing too good for me to avoid playing them today. But don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. Blazers at the Timberwolves. Timberwolves favored by 3, total 229.5. And the big problem for Minnesota lately, even though they beat Utah and a Phoenix team on that long road trip, is they haven't had Anthony Edwards. And, it looks like he might be out this game as well. And, I don't know. Says he's out. And Naz Reid might be out as well. I just think at some point, even though you beat teams that you should beat, this is a Blazers team that's just 2 games below 500. I think they would like to try to be at that 8 seed, if not 7 seed. So they're going to have to put some wins together. I'm going to take Portland here plus the 3. I think they're a live underdog. Boston at Memphis. Boston -15, total 228.5. And the more I watch Boston play, the more I think they're the team to beat in the East. Obviously with Jason Tatum back, they're just a different team. They were playing great without him, but their ceiling was just limited. They were going to win games, but it was just like they were going to have to grind them out in the playoffs. I think they're going to be the team to beat in the East. I really do believe. I think I thought maybe Cleveland would get it right. I just don't believe that. I think now, especially with Cunningham, out for Detroit. I think them and Atlanta have been playing great. They've won 3 in a row, covered just one of those games because they were laying some big numbers in there, 20.5 and 9. Now it's 14.5 again. They're facing a Memphis team that's won 1 of their last 9 games, and just 2 and 4 in their last 6 against the spread. Give me Boston minus the number in this one. Last game, Toronto and Denver. Denver favored by 7, total 234.5, and Denver's just 5-5, same as Toronto in their last 10 games. And Toronto's been great on the road this year, 20-13 on the road. They actually have a better home record or away record than Denver has a home record. Denver's just 19-13. I like Toronto plus the points here. Toronto's a team that them and Orlando have all the athletes to put it together. They've looked good in this road trip. They won at Chicago. Before that, they beat Detroit and Phoenix at home. I think they can win this game. I'm going to sprinkle on the money line as well. I think Toronto's the real deal. I think they're one of the teams outside of the Boston. I think them and the Hawks would be teams that I would watch for. Maybe even Charlotte a little bit as far as the to win, come out of the East here. All right, so that's what we'd like for today. Don't forget, if you want to get on my top play, I got a super special for you. You can get a 2-week all sports pass. All you got to do, if you want to get in on my all sports pass, all you got to do to get in, I'm going to have a 3-pack, including my top best bet of the weekend college hoops going on Friday. So you can get them for $30 at the website, or you get 2 weeks of all sports pass for just $99. All you got to do is text your name and tell me you want the 2 weeks all sports pass for Craig. Yeah, that's who you're texting here, 574-333-8717. I'll hook you up with the 2-week all sports pass and get you in on all my plays, including red hot. We've hit 5 top plays since the All-Star break in the NBA, and I probably have another one this weekend, probably Saturday or Sunday. I'm looking at a couple games there. All right, guys, have a great day. See you again tomorrow.